Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful. So, in today's video, I wanted to talk about why we as people feel that it's really difficult to manifest other people, in particular, a specific person. So, why does it feel really difficult when we are wanting to manifest a specific person? And most of the time, what happens is in other areas, whether it's health, wealth, career, job, or any other kind of small manifestations like receiving some free gifts or receiving compliments, it seems easier to manifest all of that. But somehow, when it comes to the specific person, we feel so much resistance and there's so much fears and doubts around that person and that relationship or that area in general, which is love, that it becomes really difficult for us to have them show up in our reality the way we are wanting them to. Where our physical world and 3D reality is showing up in a favorable way, as well as that specific person, they are also showing up in a very desirable way, very respectful way, and the way we want our relationship to be. So, first things first, you should not be having that belief in the first place that you cannot manifest a specific person. I know that's a bit of a jump there, but I just wanted to mention it. Your inner world reflects outside, your inner beliefs drive your behaviors, emotions, your thought processes. And if you have that kind of belief that I can manifest anything, but not the specific person, I can manifest all the success, all the wealth, all the money I want, all the surprise manifestations I look forward to. But this is that one area where, how much ever effort I put in, how much ever I try, I'm not able to manifest the specific person. And you can figure out the problem within the statement, right? You're putting in so much effort, you're putting in so much energy, and you're trying so much when manifestation is not even supposed to be a trying process or a process where you're putting too much energy or too much effort, or you're fighting against the 3D reality. So, now coming to the main reason, the one and only reason why you are not being able to see your specific person show up in a way that you desire, or your physical reality show up in a way that you desire, or your relationship mold itself in a way that you really want within you. So there are not a lot of reasons, and the reasons do not vary from person to person or from one situation to another situation. Why you're not able to manifest your specific person or any other manifestation that you are working on is always only going to be because of one reason, that your beliefs are not aligned with the reality that you're looking for. You're not becoming the person that has that desire. You're not embodying that version who behaves, feels, thinks in a way that they have their desire. So let's talk about this from a few perspectives. Let's come to techniques. When it comes to specific person, we end up doing so many techniques because we think the techniques is going to make our manifestation come to us. That's not the case. Techniques do not manifest for you. Techniques just help you in coming in that state of being where, for that time period where you're doing those techniques, you are in that state of mind where you know that your desire is with you, where you know that your desire is yours and you're going to receive it soon. And that's the feeling you need to start tapping into throughout the day, which is a practice. So that's what the techniques do. Techniques are not a guarantee that your manifestation or specific person will come to you. They are just your enablers. These are just tools and methods to help you embody that version of yourself and practice that over and over again so that you can have your physical reality show up the way you wish. So, if you're doing a lot of techniques, if you're doing affirmations multiple times a day or a few times a day, or you're doing scripting, or you're doing visualization, you're having inner conversations, inner dialogue, and when you're not doing all of that, dominantly, your thoughts are around that person is still not here, why is he not here, or why is she not here, why are they over there, and you have that urge to keep checking the 3D to get evidence, or you keep checking social media and consuming the kind of information that triggers you related to the specific person, and you're putting yourself out there everywhere dominantly and just doing the techniques for some time during the day. So you're sitting with yourself only for that some time, and in that some time you might be feeling in that state of mind that yes, I have my desire, but dominantly you're doing all these other things where your thoughts are opposite. Your thoughts should not be around, they're still not here, they're still not with me, my manifestation is not showing up, or this is not working, I need to increase my time to do the techniques. I can't see the physical world changing at all, I can't see any change in their behavior. So your thoughts are still stuck on everything that is happening on the 3D. And to manifest, the main thing is your focus should be off the 3D. All these sentences I mentioned just now, you can see how everything is related to the circumstances, situations, and changing you're wanting to see in the 3D. And even though that is the eventual place you want to see the changes coming in, you don't have to go and keep checking it and based on that just judge your manifestation or techniques that this is not working. You're going the wrong way. You have to be so in tune with your inner world and that faith and belief that your desire is coming up, that the specific person is showing up the way you want them to show up. That has to be so much more dominant. Then only it will start showing up in your 3D reality. Whatever is dominant within you, whatever beliefs, thoughts, and emotions are dominant within you, that you are invested in throughout the day, majority of the hours, emotionally or mentally, that is what's going to manifest outside. So if you're doing a 10 minutes technique, but for the remaining 10 hours, you are spiraling, you're having spiraling thoughts, and you are making up all these scenarios in your mind. You're having wrong inner dialogues where you're having arguments or fights, or living too much in what has happened in the past, keeping grudges and replaying that again and again. You're going to keep having those patterns repeat in your reality because that's what's dominant for you. 10 minutes or 10 hours, this is dominant. This will keep showing up in your reality unless you make this dominant, and this has to reduce. Maybe it might not get erased completely, but it has to reduce and this has to be dominant. So the only thing you need to do to ensure that your specific person is showing up the way you want them to show up is to clean your inner world. And that's your only work. Cleaning your inner world means your beliefs should be in alignment with the reality you're looking for. If you do not have that belief, start small. Recognize the belief systems that are limiting you, the limiting inner dialogues you're having, the limiting thoughts you're having during the day, and try to replace them with favorable outcomes. Practice this more and more and more and make it dominant. If this is 10 minutes, make it 10 hours. And by that, I do not mean sit and do it for 10 hours. It should be your state of being. Even if you are doing other things during the day, this is how your state of being should be. Because even when you're thinking about those negative thoughts, those negative beliefs and emotions, you're not actually setting time aside for that and sitting and doing it throughout the day for 10 hours. Those thoughts are going on within you during your other activities. You're doing your household chores, or you're driving, or you're sitting and watching TV, or you're doing anything else, and those things are running in your mind, right? That dominant area has to be replaced with the favorable inner dialogues and favorable affirmations. So once you embody that version and once you make that your dominant state of being, the 3D has no choice but to show up in that way. Your specific person has no choice but to show up in that way. So all you need to do is clean your inner world, clean your inner beliefs, practice it as much as you can. Techniques will help you in that practice so that when you're doing more and more techniques, it makes that state of being so normal for you that you feel it throughout your day. Even when you're involved in other activities, your regular state of mind is going to be, yes, this is how my specific person is and this is how my relationship looks like. And don't have this one belief that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. Especially work on changing that around, that your specific person is difficult to manifest, or it's really difficult for you to have them show up in a favorable, desirable, and respectful way. It may look like, till the 3D reflects itself in a way that you desire, it may look like that they are not being manifested in that way that you desire. It may look like that they are not showing up. But the thing is, you're still manifesting throughout that process. So it's not that you're not manifesting. It's that you're not manifesting a different version of them. You're still manifesting this existing version of them because you're repeating that story inside you. You have those same old beliefs and the same old thought processes and inner dialogues that is keeping that version of them alive. You're breathing into that version, and you are the one who's manifesting that version again and again every day in your reality. So it's never that you're not manifesting, it's just that you're just not realizing that you have to shift your manifestation by shifting your story and your beliefs about the specific person. So this is all I wanted to talk about in this video. If you have any kind of questions around manifesting a specific person or any other area of your life, you can drop them in the comment section below. And there's a lot more content available on my channel around manifestation, so you're welcome to browse that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.